It's time to finish the trial for the stolen turnabout. I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's what we're doing. My opposing attorney is a coffee addict. I think he needs some serious help. But he's also my new favorite character, so. Because he's cool, coolie cat. My sis? I could have sworn I heard Mia's voice. So then she's still alive inside your heart. Nicky boy! Oh, Miss Delight. You're suspicious. Is it true that the detective is the real killer? To be honest, we don't have any definitive proof. But he's the only one who could have done it. Wasn't he at Lordly Taylor that night? Not to mention, we don't exactly know his motive. I mean, why would Detective Atme want to kill Kane Bullard? Oops, it's almost time. Better get back to the courtroom. I need to find some solid proof. And it's gotta happen sooner rather than later. Whew.
Now then, this court is back in session. Mr. Luke Atme, please take the stand.
Nah. Well, how do you do, sir, lawyer? I couldn't come up with a voice for you. Never would have thought to see you acting so recklessly. I couldn't let them hand down your verdict just yet. Not when it would have given you your perfect alibi. An alibi by the name of Mas de Masqua, ha ha. I'm sorry, I'm afraid even the great Luke Atme has no idea what you mean. Of course, I have been in the next courtroom ever since 10 o'clock this morning. I'm afraid there's no way I could know what's been going on in here.
You've been in the defendant's seat all day long, correct? Being tried as Mas de Masqua.
Indeed, it's truly a child's play to fool the ignorant masses. Not only did the poor fools ask me to protect their valuables, they even gave me a generous reward upon returning their property to them. Take this red diamond ring that sparkles upon my divine finger, for example. I remember something about a red diamond. I remember in that letter. Oh my gosh, okay. You're insisting you're him? Of course. Alright, let's begin the simple question. Where were you? One without knowledge lacks even the knowledge that he should be ashamed of himself. Don't worry, I will not hold it against you, Sir Judge.
Thanks.
Alright, Mr. Atme. The night of the murder. Speak. We're all ears. As you wish, Sir Prosecutor.
What?
The alibi. I was stealing the urn as Mas de Masqua, just as I announced I would. I had more than enough time to prepare. It was a pathetically easy job. A photograph contains no words, but in this case, one turned out to be my witness. The time at which the camera captured Mas de Masqua was the same time as the murder. He had somebody else do it.
Seems the main point of discussion will be this photo of the crime scene.
There has to be a secret to this picture. Even the great Mas de Masqua cannot be in two places at once. Now then, if you'll excuse me, I have a verdict to receive. Unfortunately, Mr. Atme, you still have to do your cross-examination. A fool is too foolish to know how he is a fool.
Okay, Francisca von Karma.
I think he's trying to say you're full of it, Nick. The only thing that's full of it is his alibi. 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 This photograph is the proof, correct?
Indeed,
The man in the photo is certainly wearing a mask. That's why I called Mas de Masqua. But conveniently, that also means that there's no way to tell who this really is.
What do you mean?
Objection!
Huh. You saying that this is not, in fact, Luke Atme? That could be an accomplice dressed up as Mas de Masqua to create an alibi. What an interesting idea. You saying that I alone had an accomplice? Save. I'm gonna name his wife. I just want to try. I have an idea. Now remember what you said that, Mr. Trek, because there's no going back. If you're making baseless claims, I'll treat you to the penalty myself. Penalty's probably boiling hot, too. Who is it, Mr. Trek?
Oh, okay, hold on. I want to try one more thing. I don't think there is one, but I wanna... So I tried that one.
Take that!
My other idea... What happens if I accuse him? Well, it'd be like Francisca Von Karma when she just like whipped me silly. That was funny. It was you! It wasn't him, but I'm gonna do it anyway.
Take that!
It's quite the prank you're trying to pull. You have any evidence? Well, the aura. Yeah. Hold on. Okay, give it up. Then that has to be a fake. There really was an accomplice, but right now I have no idea who it was. I don't have any idea right now either. Baseless objections are just what this guy wants. It's gotta be another way.
Hold it!
I believe Adrian Andrews hired you at one point. That's right, it was over 20 days ago, if I'm not mistaken. You sent the calling card to Lord Taylor? 10 days before the heist. That would mean you sent out the card after you began your security watch, right? Indeed, there was no reason why I couldn't do both jobs at once. It was the perfect opportunity to steal my latest target. I see. You truly are evil, aren't you? Yes, evil is what I am. Hey, Nick, is something odd about this? Detective Atme was always proud of his ace detective skills. But the urn was stolen from Lord Taylor while he was the only one watching it. He'd have no way to maintain his perfect ace detective persona. You know, that's true.
Hold it!
Okay, the photograph. Think about it, it's really odd. It is. You had this picture taken on purpose. He was simply caught by the very camera you'd set up. Very, very suspicious. We all have days like that. Indeed, it was turned out that there was no such thing as the perfect crime after all. About the camera. Come now, it's all too clear what you're thinking. Huh? You think I altered the timestamp, don't you? I'm afraid that's impossible. The camera was set up by Lordly Taylor, and on top of that, it was Lordly Taylor's staff that printed that picture's data. Fortunately for the defense, there's no way the picture could have been altered. I see. Looks like I better find something else. Either the guy's fake or the photo's fake. Okay, hold on. me save my progress quick. Okay. This guy's making me more coffee. It's kind of brutal. I was gonna get some Starbucks so I look cool playing the game, but I don't have any money. So.
Objection!
Not sure where to go with this. Because I don't... Let me think. So the camera went off. It's just very set up. Like, why would you, but they already kind of diffused that statement. Do I have anything? Just press again.
Hold it!
Sure, leaving you understand that by now, Bobcat. Clearly, Taylor provided that camera. There's no way I could have tampered with it. That means I could not have killed Kane Bullard unless I had an accomplice. Come on, think long and hard. The basement warehouse in this picture that supposedly captures it, it's gotta be here. Yeah, I don't know what's funny about it, but there's something. This picture's a fake. You bet I am. There's definitely something strange about this picture. Let's hear what you have to say. Oh no. Oh, the box. Where's the paint? Perhaps this is the area in question? This area? The box! Where's the paint? Oh my gosh. Where's the paint on the box? Oh my gosh, 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 oh my gosh. The box doesn't have any paint in it. Yes? Yes? Am I crazy? Okay. Okay, let me skip through. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. La 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 la. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the box looks funny to me. Oh. No. Save. Not load. Save. There's something wrong with it. Okay, here we go.
Take that!
This part here. You mean the date stamp? Unfortunately, I'm afraid you can't call this a date stamp. There's no sign of a date here at all.
Objection!
Unfortunately, I'm afraid you can't call that funny either, Mr. Trey. Huh? Well, a security camera that only records the time leaves. The time leaves something to be desired. The Lordly Taylor staff are the ones who set up the camera. It's not the fault of this witness. That's certainly true. Looks like I need to approach this from a different angle. Let's return to your testimony.
Hold it!
Where's the ring?
Take that!
Where's the ring? Bruh, I'm so confused.
Hold it!
Okay, we already have There's something else with the photo?
Hold it!
Okay, there's something else wrong with the photo then. I looked for the ring just because.
Take that! Hold it!
What else about the photo is weird? Because I checked the ring, the box looks weird. The ring is gone. Okay. Maybe I just didn't click the right part of the box, because why does the box not have any paint on it? I guess maybe because it's covering up where the paint would have been. The box.
Take that!
Let's try again. Oh my gosh, please. Why? Okay. The box. It's paint. Something. Paint. Is he in the? Okay, this is the door. Did he move the?
Take that!
Why is it black and white? There we go. The funny part is right here. Why, this is a blood stain. Ah, blood! Now this case is getting interesting. It's paint, you dumbo. Oh, just paint. Peach colored. From blood to peaches, the judge sure loves going on his wild tangents. The problem with this photograph is not the paint. The problem is, when you consider the layout of the basement warehouse, it turns out that something that should be there is nowhere to be seen. Oh, the statue. Mr. Wright? What is supposed to be in this picture instead of the paint stains?
Take that!
The supervisor of the treasure exhibit stated the following. Well, there's a good reason for that. On the day of the crime, around noon, the golden statues happened to arrive from the mountain. You should be watching the cases, so I shouldn't have to repeat that. I myself was there that night and saw the statue in that spot. If this picture was truly taken on that night, the statue should have been there.
Objection!
But when I went there the day after the theft, that statue, the old bag, was sitting in the corner. Perhaps it was somehow pushed there accidentally. Your Honor, this statue is slightly larger than yourself and quite heavy. It would take more than an accidental push to move it to that distance. Huh. In that case, can you prove it? Can you give us the rhyme and reason as to why the statue got moved that night? I don't know. It just did, okay? I have no idea. Can you do it, Nick? Never mind who moved it. The real question is, why did they move it? Now you're thinking like Mia. Well, Mr. Wright, I hope you were prepared with your answer. No, not load. Not load. Not load. Not load. Not load. Not load. What am I gonna do when I play real video games and I can't cheat like this? It's gonna be so sad. Now then, who was the one that moved the golden statue the night of the crime?
Take that!
What do you think, Mr. Gatto? Stop making fun of me! I don't understand! Man should be able to answer his own questions, that's what I think. You know what? No one likes you, dog, okay? You're just not great. You're not a great person. Not gonna lie to you, I've just been sitting there presenting random people, hoping I eventually get it right. And we kinda just cut out everything until I figured it out. So... he moved it. When did he move it? I don't know, bro. The one who moved it was none other than you. Come now, Mr. Lawyer. There you go again on your strange delusions. Mr. Wright, what basis do you have? It's very simple. The witness was the only one in the basement warehouse that night. That is indeed very simple, however. Does not prove the point. Why would I want to move the heavy golden statue? The reason, here's where the battle begins. I don't know. I don't know. Safe. I love it. Love manipulating the system. How did I get through the entire first game without knowing about this hack? The reason can be found here in this photograph. What? Does it? Really? What? Where in the picture? What? There's no paint on the box. I don't know if that's just being hidden though. I'm confused. Where is the flaw? Ay, caramba. Let's try the box. No paint on the box. The lie is Master Masqua. You say that this is a fake? Huh. You know, really wish you would start acting more responsibly. Huh? The current question is, why was the gold statue moved? What possible connection could there be with Master Mask's identity? Buggers. Hey! Rude! 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 Okay, I'll ask you again. Where in the picture does the lie exist? I don't know. Over here.
Take that!
Okay. Hold on. There we go. Okay, I got it back. And I got some of my progress back so we can keep going. Why doesn't the time say 1 o'clock? This is confusing. Why is it saying 12:58? The lies in the photo and the time stamp. What do you mean? I'll tell you exactly what I mean. On the night in question, Luke Atme went to KB security and murdered Kane Bullard. Therefore, it's obvious. It would have been impossible for him to have been in the Lordly Taylor at this time. Did he dress up the statue? I'm so confused. What does that do with the statue being moved? Remember, if you will, Your Honor. When was the statue placed beside the warehouse door? Well, the statue was taken down to the warehouse on the day of the crime. It was placed there in order to cover up the paint. Exactly. Luke Atme had already decided on the time when he was going to kill the victim. So, in order to create an alibi, he took the picture days before the mirror took place. Oh, what the? That's so smart. Of course, the statue hadn't yet been brought down to the basement warehouse yet. So on the day of the crime, Mr. Atme must have been quite nervous. As nervous as a long-tailed cat in a rocking chair factory, so to speak. Why? Because something that wasn't supposed to be there had been brought down in place where it wasn't supposed to be. That's so smart. And that is why Luke Atme had to move that statue in the night of the murder. He did so to make room to make the room match with the way the photo where it had been in his photo. It's so smart. Why didn't I think of that? Order. I just start clicking around and hoping eventually I hit the right thing. Is this true? One moment, Your Honor. Have you forgotten this? What's that? The data. According to this, the camera did indeed go off on the night of the crime.
Objection!
It's true that the camera had been set up by the Lordly Taylor staff. However, the program used to manage that data was yours. That alone would have allowed you to tamper with the data. Mr. Gatto, what is the meaning of this? Gatto, I warned you about making me wait. Put that coffee down. My 11th cup. I promised to drink no more than 17 during a trial. Which means I'm still good till the last drop. However, the defense is a very good point. A good point? So what? We are all but travelers on a road of infinite points. I think he got his points mixed up with his other points. So you say this photograph was taken ahead of time, and that the statue was moved in order to make it match. That's a very interesting idea, however. There's one point that can't be denied. Which is? That it's only a possibility. Men that are trapped by the chains of maybe. He can never reach their dreams. I still can't read, I swear. That's very true. No way. Don't fall for that, Your Honor. Hey, Mr. Damask. Quoi? Yeah? If there's no funny business in your actions, there should be no problem with you telling us your strategy, so let's hear it. Please provide this court with your testimony about your plan to steal the sacred urn. He's so evil looking. This is like watching Death Note, where it's like you know and you just have to prove it. I first received the request from Lordly Taylor about 20 days ago. The urn was placed in a box, and Zvari! It was then sent to the warehouse. Hence, I was actually unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. I knew it was extremely valuable treasure, so I sent my card 10 days beforehand. I then handled security by myself to ensure that my crime would go smoothly. At last, I held the urn in my hands for the first time at 1 a.m. on October 12th. October 12th. Pretty much all the stuff we heard before. Yeah, but we will find the truth hidden in the nuggets of new information. No mistakes. Very. Huh? Let me make sure I have the date right. I just want to see something. That's so sketchy. Okay, just double checking the date was alright. I mean, that's a pretty obvious lie if it wasn't, but... Alright guys, time to press and scan through a lot of words. You were asked by Adrian Andrews. Yep. It seems Miss Andrews still attracting the weirdos. Better watch out too, Maya. Okay. You mean this box? Yeah, that pathetic box. Lady Andrews was especially taken with that urn. She wouldn't let anyone into the storeroom, not even me. Interesting new tidbit. So you're sure that you had never seen the urn before? Indeed. You may ask Andrews. Our security was focused entirely on the entrance to the warehouse. However, look at me, let no information whatsoever slip through my fingers. You mean this calling card? That's right. That is, without a doubt, my calling card. I guess Miss Delight didn't make this after all. Of course, because Abby knew about the emblem. Making this card authentic would have been child's play. Then no one entered the basement warehouse? Fortunately, there were many different treasures being taken there. Thus, for a period of approximately 5 days, people were indeed going in and out of the warehouse. And this is the photo that proves that, huh? Indeed, to be honest, if a photo was taken. I didn't think it would matter terribly much. Hey, Nick, if this photo is a fake, Detective Abby might have stolen the urn whenever this was taken. That's true. You know, he's not been saying he never saw the urn until that night. If we can prove that he's lying there, we can wrap this up and bow on it. Take a good look at the court record. We have to prove he took the photo early. He had never seen the urn before he stole it. Need to prove he's lying. Okay. Okay. Save. There's a photo op that was taken of the urn outside of it. So let's present that first. Bruh. It was taken out for a photo op. Am I like stupid? Maybe that was before he was hired. Okay, unable to see it, huh? Let's see. Nope. Try that. The music didn't stop. Now. Okay, do I have a way to prove it? I don't know if I do. I was unable to see the urn for myself until the day of the crime. Okay, what did he say here? Indeed, security focus. How did you know that?
Hold it!
I'm so confused. Okay, hold on. You couldn't see it before the crime.
Objection!
No? Oh my gosh. Stop turning red! Please! I just gotta think. So you're actually unable to see it before the crime, he says. However...
Objection!
Nope. I just keep trying random things. Oh goodness. This is when I do random things and hope eventually I get it right. It was placed in a box and then it was sent to the warehouse. This box. Okay. Wouldn't let anyone near it. But you were asked to take care of it? But you knew about it. How did you know about it?
Objection!
Yeah, that's weird. That's weird. Mr. Amy, if you really are Master Masquad, then you also wrote this calling card, correct? Of course. Is there a problem with that calling card? Allow me to read a passage from the calling card that Master Masquad had written on it. Take good care of the speckled urn. Now the speckled here surely refers to the pink pattern. Yeah, that's true. So what? Truth be told, there's no way that Master Masquad could have known about this pattern. What do you mean? This pink speckled pattern on the urn is nothing more than paint stains. Paint stains? These stains did not appear until after the urn had been taken to Lordly Taylor. I'm not finding this joke to be very funny, Mr. Trite. The day that the sacred urn was taken to the warehouse, the urn was broken due to human error, or should I say an error-prone human. And that's when the pink paint got on the urn. You can't be serious. And yet this calling card clearly mentions the paint pattern. Which means Detective Atme had seen this urn long before the crime ever took place. In fact, he saw it when this fake photo was taken. And because this photo is a fake, your alibi for the night of the murder is no longer holds any water. Ah! So much fun. Now what? Witness, do you have anything to say for yourself? Alright, that did it. He's broken. Nick, I think it's still a little early for a victory pose. Huh? Can you not? Put down your coffee. Huh. It's so sad. No one has any conviction these days. Conviction? You say? Yesterday, we all decided unanimously that this man was Master Masquad, and now we're calling him a murderer. You don't think we're being a tad fickle? That's a good point. No way, don't fall for that too, Your Honor. You say Luke Atme was the one who killed Kane Bowler? Let me ask you this. Why would he do that? Ha! Motive. It's always motive. An excellent point. Motive, Mr. Wright. Motive. Might you, my merry murderous motive manifest?
Nick, he's getting his second wind.
Be prepared now, alibi and pin his crime in Rondelite, as you say. He must have had a very strong motive.
The only one with any motive we've seen is Rondelite.
That's a good point.
Isn't that right, detective?
Indeed. According to my own research, the boy's motive is clear. What about motive? It's nearly impossible. That's not true. Now, then maybe you can enlighten us what the defendant's motives were. Let me just... I'd be honored to. They're doing everything they can to make Ron look suspicious. Despite our lack of hard information, this may be our only chance. Motive. Luke Abney had no points of contact with the victim whatsoever. Kane Bullard decided to investigate Master Masquoi and simply mistook who he was. It was Mr. Bullard who wrote the blackmail letter and sent it to Ron Delight. And it was again Mr. Bullard who harbored a grudge against Mr. Delight for his betrayal. Mr. Bullard's mistake is quite excusable. The defendant truly believes he is Master Masquoi. That is why Mr. Delight saw it fit to kill Kane Bullard. Truly a tragedy. So sad. So sad. So sad. The victim, Kane Bullard, blackmailed the defendant. This is the blackmail letter found in the defendant's apartment, Your Honor. A handwriting test confirms Mr. Bullard was indeed the one who wrote the letter. What? That's good to know. Very well, Mr. White, begin your cross-examination. Dang it. Okay. You little turd. Look at you with your little Pinocchio nose. And who in the world is going to prove that? I will. After doing a thorough background check of Detective Atme and Kane Bullard, we were unable to find any links between them. It's all in the report. Perhaps they connected through their work? Nope. That was blunt. In any case, the only one with a motive was Mr. Delight. Delightful. Mistook. That's right, mistook. From the Old Norse mistaka, which means to take an error. That wasn't what I meant. Who did the victim mistake him to be? The answer's obvious. Ron Delight, of course. Boy, I'd like to wipe that smug look off his face. Why would the victim mistake the defendant for Master Masquoi? Don't you already know that? Zari, take a look at this newspaper. Oh, that's the famous Terror of Amanon, the magnificent jewel. That photo shows a magnificent detective as well, does it not? Furthermore, it also shows an ugly guard, namely the defendant. The defendant. The victim clearly misread this article, and Zavari! He got the wrong impression. The impression that the ugly security guard was in fact Master Masquoi. I see. That was an unusually reasonable deduction. You mean this blackmail letter right here? It says bring $50,000, and the handwriting is without a doubt the victim's. There's no mistake. We have an official report to prove it. But I don't see an addressee on this letter anywhere. This letter was discovered in Ron Delight's department. Mr. Delight did show up in the designated place and time. The fact that there's no addressee is irrelevant. I wonder. What's up, Nick? I just had a thought. What if the blackmail letter wasn't meant for Mr. Delight? Do you have any evidence? For some reason, I just can't shake the feeling. Maybe it was for his wife. What do you mean by that? Oh my, I was certain you were already aware. Zvari! KB Security has a lot of security info on all sorts of companies. Yep, leaked the information. Kane Bullard had yet to forgive young Mr. Delight, which is why he sent him that letter upon mistakenly believing he was the thief. Here's a file that we discovered on Mr. Bullard's office. Evidence that Mr. Bullard was receiving money through blackmail. However, isn't this a bit odd? Why did the defendant pay Mr. Bullard the money, even though he wasn't actually Master Squaw?
On that point, there's an unfortunate bit of chance.
Do you really think the story is going to hold up?
We're back. Damn it.
Do you think the story's gonna hold up?
That assertion is not merely my own, I'm afraid.
What do you mean?
I have here a memo from Ron Delight's wife, Desiree Delight.
She's so sketchy. She's so sketchy.
Ronnie thinks he's Master Mesqua. Don't you feel sorry for him? Please don't think too badly of him. Huh. Well, Mr. Troy?
Was he trying to act like Mr. Delight just now? Thought he was acting pretty convincing. Now that's just your imagination talking. Come now, Mr. Lawyer. I'm afraid imagination isn't the right word for it. This is a deduction, the result of carefully applied reasoning. Can we hear that careful reasoning for ourselves? It's a long story and better saved for another time. Very well, another time. Those so-called long stories aren't usually all that long. At least not in my experience. So you're going to try to connect him to Mr. Bullard, right? It won't require surgery in that case. The blackmail? I tried to throw my cup away. Was that the blackmail letter really intended for Ron? Since we don't have enough information, you should press him for more testimony. But we already pressed everything, didn't we? Okay, I'm just gonna click through everything really quickly. Yeah, okay, we already did this, we already did this, we already did this, we already did this. Yep. But the paper, you were in there. If he was investigating him, he wouldn't think to... No way. Come on. He wouldn't think to talk to you if he was investigating him? That makes no sense. He would have to investigate you, or talk to you to investigate the other guy. Right? Am I crazy? I just keep pressing. Maybe I'll just press through everything one more time. Okay, blah 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 blah. Okay, let me press. I'm gonna press harder again because I don't remember what he said here. The article. Okay. It's not right about the... Okay. Okay. There's something not right about the letter, so maybe I'll present the letter. Okay. Let me save it de progress. I think it was for his wife. Maybe. Because there's no addressee. Addressee, I don't know, whatever.
Objection!
Yeah. Mind if I ask you a few questions, Detective Aunt Me? Well, if it's just a few, I guess it's alright. When you said that this letter was addressed to Rhonda Light, I couldn't help but notice one major contradiction. Contradiction? I don't know where a walking contradiction like you gets off saying things like that. You're one to talk. At times like these, men are made to express themselves with their fists. Why don't you show us what you got there, Junior? Indeed. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Why? Why must I man up? Be a man. You must be swift as a flying phoenix. Wait, just click the letter, right? There's no... Oh my gosh. It's just the letter.
Take that!
Huh. Little two punch like that wouldn't even faze me.
Objection!
I think you mean one punch. Mr. Wright. What? What do you mean? The letter... Oh my gosh. I am not following this case at all. I want to make that so clear. The first one made me feel so smart. Time to man up, Mr. Wright. Okay. Why does he want $50,000?
Take that!
I'm just trying different things. Nope. Nope. I don't understand. Okay. I presented the letter. I presented... Okay, what else can I try presenting? His wallet. Because he's poor. Okay, why does he want $50,000?
Take that!
Nope. Okay, fine. Fine, be that way. Ay. This is so exciting, guys. I'm so glad we decided to do this.
Take that!
Really? What was in his wallet? He wasn't gonna give him the money, he said. Okay, let me look at the letter. Red diamond. Red diamond.
Take that!
No. Red diamond. Try the clipping, try. Maybe it was for him?
Take that!
I just keep trying different people it could have been for. Nope. Nope. Try again. Did I not present that yet?
Take that!
I keep just trying different things. Take a good look at this. Did I forget to present this? I thought about presenting it. Contains a picture of the tear of Amana and the stolen jewel. What about it? Problem is this jewel's color. Color? I'm not much for discussing color myself. According to the clipping, the color of the stolen jewel was blue. However, in the blackmail letter, a totally different jewel is mentioned. I'll take that red diamond you received the other day. It did have something to do with the red diamond. Which means the red diamond described in the blackmail letter is not the tear of Ammonon that Master Musk stole it all.
Objection!
And your point is, Mr. Trite? So you're trying to say that this blackmail letter was intended for someone else? That's what you're trying to say, right, Trite? That is what you're trying to say, right, Mr. Wright?
Well, is that what you're trying to say, right, Nick?
Yes.
Take that!
Oh, shoot! I pressed the wrong button! Ah, wait. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. I meant to press people. Okay, hold on. Okay, my bad. I pressed the wrong button. That time it wasn't me being dumb. I just pressed the wrong button. Either the wife or him. I'll start with him.
Take that!
Naturally, it was you, Detective Atme. Do you have some sort of basis for that claim? You have been personally involved in every single Master Musqua case. And in the last case, you recovered what was stolen and received a jewel as your reward. A jewel? Why is his eyes glitching? Probably the one wrapped conspicuously around your finger. I still don't trust the wife. I'm sorry. That red diamond ring. That is the diamond referred to in the letter. I said that like the minute I saw him. Which means that Cain Bullard wrote that letter in order to blackmail you. Order in the court. Order. Seems you've gotten too far with your childish pranks, Mr. Trite. Uh-oh, I don't like the way you said that. Cain Bullard blackmailing Luke at me? Are you for real? Yeah, I am. Nick, come on, stand up to him. Then answer me. The blackmail letter contains the following passage. If you don't want your identity revealed to the world. Yes, it certainly does. Cain Bullard threatened to make Luke Atme's identity public knowledge. An identity he wanted to keep secret. So just what was that identity? A blackmailer. Luke Atme was a blackmailer.
Objection!
Hey now, isn't that a little different from what you've been saying? You said that Cain Bullard was the one blackmailing Luke Atme. You saying that Atme was blackmailing someone else on top of that? You have to admit that does sound kind of a little odd. It's not odd. It's the only thing that makes any sense. He was blackmailing Luke Atme. But Ron Delight was also being blackmailed by a certain someone. So, did you start receiving detailed plans, in which case that would mean that Ron Delight was actually Master Musqua. That is what we are claiming. Someone else came up with the plan and had Mr. Delight steal his targets for him. And that someone was none other than Luke Atme. Shh, silencio! Now I see it's all becoming clear. What is? When you were in grade school, you received the same report card every year. Careless, with a tendency to jump to conclusions. Am I wrong? How did you... You say that I, Luke Atme, was blackmailing Ron Delight, in which case I would naturally know all about his relation to Master Musqua. Well, yeah. Ron Delight started receiving plans from his second crime onward, correct? Which means I learned of his identity when he committed that first crime. Good point. In that case, let's see some hot, bitter evidence. I'll just keep saving. I know I don't have much life left, but it's fine. It's fine. During the first crime, how did Luke Atme know that Ron Delight was Master Mesquia? Because he's sloppy? He's there. Look at him. He's investigating.
Take that!
I think I see it. What? What do you mean? This newspaper clipping. I thought it wasn't it. I thought they were faking it on me. It has a picture of you and Ron Delight in his guard uniform. It seems that Master Mesquia didn't just disappear into thin air. He took off his outfit and hid it in a bucket. That sounds far too stupid to be true. Correct. With tricks like that, he couldn't fool a baby, let alone an ace detective. That's when you figured it out, Mr. Atme. That's when you learned that— Ah! What the? What is he supposed to do? Oh yeah, looks like he wasn't even an ace detective. Can't believe it. He was a slimy, a fraud. Ah! Why you? How dare you expose me like that? Why I mean, I've never blackmailed anyone in my life. I'm a famous and proud ace detective, and also Master Mesquia. Why can't you understand that? I'm afraid you are neither a proud thief nor an ace detective. You're a blackmailer and a murderer. That is your true identity. Why, you? How dare you even dare imply that one so smart as me could ever fall so lowly depths? Why not put himself as with— I did it! It would seem we finally arrived at the real answer. That was quite a performance by Mr. Atme. Bailiff, please prepare yourself and Mr. Atme.
Objection.
The hammer that strikes too fast is no time to aim. What do you mean? I've already prepared to deliver my ruling. Allow me to say one thing. I will be the one to judge. You don't get much more than your face in that. It appears that your claws weren't quite sharp enough, Mr. Trite. What do you— It's true that you've proven a lot of things. Things like Luke Atme was a filthy blackmailer, and that he wasn't at Lordly Taylor the night of the murder. That's right, that's why he's the one who killed Mr. But there's still one thing you have yet to prove. What's that? Just because he wasn't at the warehouse doesn't mean he was at the murder scene. Therefore, if you can't prove that this pitiful excuse for a man was at KB security, I don't see how a verdict can be delivered. No way. That's unfortunate. I'm pretty it was in there somehow, and I don't know how to do that. Mr. Trite. That's long enough, Mr. Trite. I want to hear your answer. That night, Luke Atme was at KB Security, and the defense— What if I say I can't prove it? Okay, I want to see what happens. I bet I just lose the case. I don't think I can prove it. I don't have any evidence. Can't prove nothing. I can't prove it. Just as I thought. Such. But if we were to hear more of his testimony—
Objection.
Unfortunately, that's as far as you go, Mr. Trite. What do you mean? I won't allow for any more testimony, that's what I mean. What? Have you forgotten? Luke Atme is here after we interrupted his own trial, and you have failed to prove that he committed the murder. I think it's time for this witness to return to his own trial and face his guilty verdict as Master Mesquia. Uh-oh. Well, now, Sir Lawyer, it seems that love wins out in the end after all. I'm the ace detective as well as Master Mesquia. My verdict will verify that. I don't think I have any— Do I have evidence? I can't believe this. At this rate, Ron is— Don't give up now, Nick. We still have tomorrow. We can look for more evidence. By then, it'll be too late. Huh? Why? I don't think I have any evidence. Double jeopardy. One of the basic rules of any court of law.
Double jeopardy?
Should a defendant be tried and found innocent in court, the defendant cannot be tried again for the same crime. This is a fundamental rule of all courts. It applies to this witness as much as it applies to anyone else.
Mr. Attorney will be found guilty in a matter of minutes. Guilty as master misqual, which means
he will be innocent as far as the murder of Cain Bullard is concerned.
no way.
The fact you were unable to prove Mr. Abbey's guilt of that crime here means that he will never again be tried as Cain Bullard's murderer. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Now there's nothing I can possibly do to win. Even if Ron is proclaimed to be innocent, the real killer will go free. Objection! Objection! There's no way I have evidence. Phoenix! Objection!
Objection!
Thank you. I think I see it. Your Honor, when you were a child, this is what was on your report card every year. Has poor hearing and often makes mistakes as a result. How did you? Phoenix, raise your head up high. Have you forgotten what I used to tell you? A lawyer is someone who smiles no matter how bad it gets. That voice, no way. Long time no see, Phoenix. Mia! This is the true power of the crane channeling technique. I know it's really Maya who's standing before me, but right now she's my mentor, Mia Fey. Now, let's do this. But there's nothing more we can do, Mia. Without any more testimony, I can't cross-examine. Not yet. The testimony's not over yet. What do you mean? Your Honor, just now you said something very interesting. You cross-examined every statement. Yes, that's true, but unfortunately, Your Honor, you're forgetting something. Earlier, after the last cross-examination, this witness made a number of errors. Or statements. Yes, but these comments are of no importance.
Very well, then we shall prove their importance via cross-examination, at any rate as long as the witness has made these remarks.
Oh, my bad.
We, the defense, assert our right to question them. Is that alright with you, prosecutor?
Is something the matter, Mr. Gatto?
Nothing.
Oh, sir lawyer, looks like you're one step too late if you think such falsehoods will do anything to me.
Let's hear it.
Huh?
It's true that the witness made some remarks. So then, let's hear this last bit of cross-examination.
Mr. Gatto, what are you... why did you declare the defendant to be the true murderer? Phoenix, this is it. Our last chance. Yes, Chief. Alright, here we go. Indeed, it is true that I was not at Lordly Taylor. I had to leave to see about another vitally important job request. I had known about the date beforehand, so I had this photograph readied. My brilliant deduction was what informed me that the true culprit was Ron DeLay. And thanks to the key card and wallet, it was abundantly clear that he was there. I was also able to make a deduction from the buzzer, which only sounded once. The button did not have any fingerprints on it. Why? The victim would have left prints if he sounded it, which means the killer sounded it. Mr. DeLay was wearing his Master Misqual outfit, which is why he left no prints. Then, the blackmail letter, the victim likely mistook the color of the jewel. Zvati. Therefore, all the evidence points to that poor boy. Whoa. This testimony actually seems to hold up pretty well. The witness earlier remarks Dr. have been hastily prepared. All of his points have been explained. But of course. But how did you know about the emergency buzzer? The police investigation documents went directly through me. I always look over all the documents. It's elementary, sir lawyer. Are you gonna make even more trouble for us now, sir lawyer? I will not allow any of your usual shenanigans. Yes, Your Honor. We cannot postpone the trial any longer. This is your last chance. Hang on a sec. What the heck are you talking about? Ah, seems that's the party's about to begin. Well, Phoenix, there isn't any evidence that contradicts with that testimony. So it would seem. What do you mean? Listen, Phoenix, pointing out contradictions doesn't always mean you have to present evidence, does it? At any rate, this is our last chance. If you can't point out a case-breaking contradiction, you lose. That's all there is to it. Cup number 17, the last cup. Seems like the time has come to put an end to this trial. I have to find a fatal contradiction in this testimony, and I need to point it out without presenting evidence. All I can do is find the contradictory mark and press it. Remember, you only get one chance. So I get one press. I can't just press everything like I always do. Okay. Let me save this. Would have left prints. Victim likely mistook the color of the jewel. Is wearing. Why did the killer? No.
Hold it!
Mr. Abney, about this last remark.
Objection!
You still don't get it, do you, Trey? This isn't the time to be pressing the witness on every little statement. What? I said this before. There's still one thing you haven't proven. That this scum was in Kane Bullard's office that night. And now, it's time for me to drink my last cup. Oh! What? But. Okay, one sec, guys. I'm back. What job request? Okay. I'll try this one.
Hold it!
Objection!
No! Okay, one sec. Guys, it was all a bad dream. It's all a bad dream. Okay. For me that... I was gonna keep trying things. Really? You guys are being rude. We're back again. This case is gonna be the death of me, I swear. But does it? Again! Dang it. I don't want to talk about it. Okay, here we go. The first I've done it really for me. Hey. He's wearing the outfit. Why he left no prints. So just mistook it. Just gonna keep pressing statements. Whatever. There's no evidence. I just keep pressing. I have pressed every single one except this one.
Objection.
Oh, I'm afraid you're the one who just doesn't get it, Mr. Gatto. I don't know what happened. I just keep pressing until something good happens. What? Mr. Atme, it seems you have finally admitted that you were in the CEO's office on the night of the murder. Oh yeah. Duh. Oh, duh. How can you say that? Let's review your testimony. The button did not have any fingerprints. Why? He was wearing his outfit. Indeed, that's what I said. The deductions are absolutely foolproof. More like your deductions prove that you were a fool. I'm sorry. What do you mean? For some reason, I'm starting to get really thirsty. When exactly Ron was dressed when he went to the scene of the crime? What? That was, it was just a few hours ago. Back when my sixth cup was looking at me with a cold stare. Oh, and he wasn't in here. I forgot he wasn't here. That's right, the defendant had yet to tell anyone this fact before this morning. Therefore, the only people who should have known about those who have been watching this trial, or those who have been watching this trial. Do you understand now, Detective Atme? There's no way that you should have known about that. You were in the next courtroom being tried as Master Masquad. So then enlighten us, how did you know about that piece of information?
Objection.
Come on, this detective must have known about it. He probably had plenty of chances to find out beforehand. And it's those chances that I want to discuss next. That night, Mr. Delight was wearing his Masquad outfit. There's one and only one way for Detective Atme to have found that out. Only one? Only what way, you say? Please recall, if you will, Mr. Light's testimony. When I entered the office, there was a suspicious shadow there. That looked just like him, yeah. For a second, my client witnessed the real killer.
Objection.
But Mr. Light never saw his attacker. There's no way to tell whether or not the real killer was Luke Atme. It's with that statement that I'll turn this case on its head. Just what are you implying there? Mr. Delight saw the real killer, correct? Now, if you'll turn that statement around, it stands to reason that the real killer had also seen Ron Delight. Impossible. Detective Atme, you saw Master Masquad at the murder scene that night? You saw him when you killed Kane Bullard and assaulted Ron Delight. That was the only way you could have known what Ron was wearing. I totally forgot that was new information. What the? Oh. Oh. Huh? Take a good look, everyone. Unable to find a rival worthy of my genius, I forced him to create one by myself. Here I am, the tragic clown. That's the same line you gave yesterday. But I think there's a little more meaning behind it this time. What an awfully complicated incident. Kane Bullard was blackmailing Luke Atme, who was in turn blackmailing Ron Delight, and upon killing his blackmailer, Luke Atme tried to frame Ron Delight. He then claimed to be guilty as Master Masquad in order to escape his true crime. And to that end, he came out with his plan to use the double jeopardy rule when making it his alibi. At any rate, it would seem we finally found the truth. Excuse me. I came perilously close to besmirching the record of an innocent young man, besmirching him with the title of murderer. Don't ignore me! Oh, I didn't realize you were there. Why wouldn't he be? About the verdict. I know. You never committed any murder. That's right. I'm so glad you understand that, but I really am Master Mesqua. Huh? So thanks to that trial yesterday, I'm innocent now, right? What was it you said? Double jeopardy? Now that you mention it, I've been careless. Careless? What do you think, Maya? As the defendant says, the rule of double jeopardy is absolute. A defendant can never be tried twice for a crime in which he is once found innocent. Then, Master Mesqua is really innocent. It would seem so. For now. For now? Now then, the court finds the defendant not guilty. I loved this case, but I hated it because it made me feel so stupid. Gotta. Boy, this is really lucky. Wait, this isn't so good after all. You see, the thing is, I still am Master Mesqua. You did it, Phoenix. Thanks, Mia. It's been a long time, hasn't it? Yeah, it's because Maya doesn't call on me much these days. Oh? I'm just joking, Phoenix. Don't take everything so seriously. But on the other hand, Maya, she seems kind of torn these days. You mean about becoming the master of the Kron School channeling school? Becoming the master means saying goodbye to her mother. Misty Faye, right? Watch over her, will you, Phoenix? Of course. Well then, see you around. Mia. Aw, Mr. Wright. I don't know what to say. Congratulations, Mr. Delight. Thank you so much. No, wait. Nothing really matters anymore, not Mr. Come on, just be happy already. Maya, you've been cleared of the murder charges and got off as Master Mesqua to boot. But in exchange, I lost everything. Huh? What do you mean? Stealing security information, becoming Master Mesqua. I did it for one reason, for her. You mean your wife, Desiree? She hates criminals more than anything. Come to think of it, she was once held hostage by some robbers, wasn't she? She always said how she hated sneaky criminals. I knew that, but once I got fired and lost all the money, she wouldn't have any reason to stay with me. I thought she would leave me for sure. So that's why you became Master Mesqua? Yeah, but it's all over now. A broken bowl can never be put back together. That's not true, right, Nick? Right. Really? Can we go back to the way things were? You'll be fine, and Nick can prove it. I can? Even a bowl is broken, it can always be put back together.
Take that!
The sacred urn? Dusty was the one who found this. Desiree, your wife, she's always believed in you, Ron. That's why you'll be fine. You don't have to worry about anything. Oh, there you are. You did it, Ronnie. You're innocent. I'm so happy. Thank you. I appreciate that. But, I suppose you don't want any more to do with me, do you? Ronnie, why didn't you talk to me about what's going on? I had no idea you'd quit KB Security. I never imagined that you were really Master Mesqua either. Miss Delight, what are you going to do now? You're not going to really leave him, are you? Come on, it's obvious, isn't it? How could I ever let a wonderful man like him get away? After all, my bike's really fast. So fast there's no way he could ever get away. But didn't you say you hated criminals? Oh, I only hate people who act all cowardly and sneaky, like that detective. I see. My Ronnie went and declared his crimes before he committed them like a man. I just love a man who's so chivalrous. Chivalrous? I knew I was right about you. Every day I spend with you is filled with thrills and excitement. Desi. Desiree, you really do love Ron, don't you? Nicky boy, yes? I'm really glad I asked you to defend my Ronnie. Thank you so much. I'll never forget what you've done for us. Oh, well, take care of yourself. You too, Nicky boy. I can feel my face getting red.
Mr. Nick, Mystic Maya, congratulations!
Talk about bad timing.
Mr. Nick, how could you? With another man's wife, in front of Mystic Maya.
No, you gotta know.
I'll never forgive you. Ever. Ever.
This needs to stop. This is so weird.
So just as the case came to a close, so did all my consciousness. Ron said a broken bowl can never be put back together, but I know that's not true. I mean, just look. Here's a perfect example of one that was put back together even better than before. It's so cute. It's so cute. Well, that was the end of the stolen turnabout. So next is recipe for turnabout. Why is Maya on the front of this one? Yo, that's wild. We'll see you next time for more investigating.